Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Yeah, good. Are you looking forward to tonight?
Yeah. It's sort of a little bit out of nowhere. I don't really know what's going on. But I'm happy to see some of the guys from Curfew. It was a long time since we filmed that. And something different as well, you know. I'm so used to being at EastEnders and it's nice to be amongst some more of my friends.
What's it like getting into this whole acting world? Obviously, you've done EastEnders and obviously doing other projects. What's the difference between a soap and then doing another project? Soap seems to be like a bit of a machine.
Yeah, it moves very quickly. No time to think. You develop an instinct, and you have to trust your gut and your instincts, which is amazing. And with filming Curfew, it was slightly different. You still had to. It still moved quickly, but there was an end in sight, which meant that I found that for myself, with having an end goal in sight, I could sort of maintain an enthusiasm for longer because there's an end, you know? Yeah.
We're doing EastEnders as well. When it comes to like learning scripts, is it quite fast paced? How did you learn those scripts and in a fast paced kind of capacity?
I feel like you sort of just do because you have to. If you don't know your lines, then it depends on the story. Sometimes it's very conversational, and somehow I can just, if it is conversational, very back and forth, I can sort of look at it once and just do it and understand what I have to say based on what they're saying. So that's sort of easy. But when the story's a little bit nittier and grittier and there's more sort of substance to what you're doing, it's a good idea to learn it a couple of days in advance. Preaching to myself there.
If you were ever going to do a story or a script that you might be out of your comfort zone, do you ever think twice about doing it? Or would you be like, actually, I want to try and do this role?
No, I'd love to do something that really sort of required a lot of me and sort of forced me to go somewhere. And I can romanticize suffering, and I think that that's something that artists sort of do. I don't know, maybe just I have some sort of issue, but I can romanticize suffering, and the idea of really sort of going to a perhaps quite a dark place for the sake of pouring your whole soul into a role, that's really great. I love that, and I love those sort of actors that do that. Joaquin Phoenix, he ate like an apple a day for 6 months to get into that sort of Joker state. And I just look at that and I'm like, oh my God, that's incredible, you know, like, wow.
It's been also an incredible year for like film and TV. What's been your standout film and TV shows?
I don't watch anything. No, I live with monks. Yeah.
Talking about TV as well, Strictly Come Dancing, what was that like?
Amazing.
Would you do it again if there was an All-Stars?
Maybe I would actually, yeah. But at the same time, I've always said that if a friend of mine had the opportunity to do it, I'd say absolutely you must do it. But I don't know if I'd do it again just because it was 12 hours a day of dancing non-stop and the most intense physical challenge I've ever done.
You also had to do other projects like EastEnders or other...
I was just there.
Was it how intense, like for the viewers who watch it? It's easy for us to watch it and be like, judge people on it, be like, oh, that looks really easy, but how intense is it?
Yeah, it's crazy. Dancers, professional dancers who have been competing since they were 5 years old are nuts. But they're incredible, and of course, when they get a sort of a whiff that they might be in a chance of being in the final, they want to get you to the final, you know? But they're just the fittest people in the world, and it was incredible. And I look back on those times very, very, very fondly, and I miss Di very much.
What's it also like growing up in the public eye? Has it always been a bit of a challenge, or can you use that and put it into roles? Like the vulnerability?
I mean, everyone experiences everything too. I don't feel like my life will be, as far as the emotions that I've felt and the things that have happened to me and the things that will happen to me, will be that far different from the things that you've experienced and you'll experience. But I don't know, I guess it's just the way that I've grown up. What's it like not being in the public eye in your childhood, you know?
Very true, very true. And also, lastly, what else can we expect from you in the future?
And by the way, I'm hardly in the public eye. Like, there's levels, you know. So, but you said, what can you expect
From you in the future?
I don't know. Keep your eyes peeled.
Mate, lovely to meet you, and have a great night tonight. I'll see you upstairs.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.